Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your week, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I want to talk about this. So Ripple releases a report that shows 75% of institutions will use crypto in 3 years. I like to think beyond that. Think about all the people you ever talked to about crypto. And then think about all the people that said, crypto's not for me. I don't want to tie my money up into crypto. I just can't see it, crypto being around. Then think about all the people that never even heard about crypto, have no idea what it is at all. Well, guess what? Those people will also use crypto at some point. They'll think they're going and making a routine transaction, yet that transaction will be made using crypto. That's how big I can see crypto becoming very soon. Then we see this. The entire world is about to adopt XRP. I'm extremely bullish. XRP Ledger's proof of payments protocol can be utilized by a variety of devices that are not connected to the internet. No limits for where we're heading with this. Now, if you're going to create a new financial system, it has to be operational 365 days a year. It can't have downtime all the time, right? So if the internet goes out, you have to still be able to make transactions, make payments. XRP fits perfectly into the new financial system. It can be used offline. Ex-SEC attorney shares reasons why XRP should be treated like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now here's the thing. I even believe Gary Gensler knows XRP is a cryptocurrency. I still believe he's just there to hold XRP back until the right time comes. But there's another problem there. And here's the thing. We have no regulatory framework for new cryptos that are being created. How can someone create a cryptocurrency and have it meet regulations that don't exist? I believe we have to have some sort of regulatory framework set up in the United States so all cryptos can meet regulations. Then we see this, Ripple Price Prediction, XRP, the future one world currency. Now, people will always show you different price points. Most people believe XRP will not get above $10, based on market cap, based on previous cycles. Then you start talking to them about utility. Well, there's not going to be a utility run until at least 2027. But yet we see that we have to have a new financial system up and running much sooner than that. We know XRP is going to be part of the new financial system along with a lot of other ISO cryptos. But then look beyond the new financial system and see what XRP is beyond just a payment platform, moving all the money. It's also tied to NFTs, going to be tied to Web3, Metaverse. It's going to have a lot of other use cases also. So that will also add value to XRP. I'm not going to give a price prediction on it, but I do believe this. It's going to be well above $10. And I believe it gets there very soon. I think we're going to see things turn around very, very soon. Then we see this. So former Ripple advisor Michael Barr will supervise the Federal Reserve. Now, do you think he's just there for no reason? Then you see this. Ripple appoints a former U.S. Treasurer to its board amid legal fight with the SEC. Now, Rosie Rios is not just going to take any job. We've seen her say multiple times that the train has already left the station. She knows exactly what's coming as far as XRP. I believe she already knows that XRP is going to be used globally for cross-border payments. These people don't take these jobs for no reason. You got to keep that in the back of your mind. So Ripple now has a member at the Federal Reserve and a former U.S. Treasurer on their advisory board. How do you not sleep well at night? Think about that. You should be sleeping very well, knowing that you're going to get rich very soon. So the future of money. In November of 2021, the Saudi Central Bank and Central Bank of the United Arab Emirates announced they would use Ripple on-demand liquidity platform. XRP will be the bridge between CBDCs. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't believe this, but here's all the proof. I could sum up the proof right now. First, you see Brad Garlinghouse meeting with Christine Lagarde multiple times at the World Economic Forum. You see the IMF talking about cross-border payments and stablecoins and mentioning XRP. You also see CBDCs popping up all over the world. Digital currencies being created all over the world. How can you not see that XRP will be moving the money? But people will still try to fudge you out of it. They'll say the government's going to come up with their own version of XRP. It's never going to get above $10. You got to block that out. You got to be able to see all the proof that this is what is going to happen. It's right there in front of you, time and time again. Can you hear it? So far, it's bank runs and no liquidity in China, Lebanon, Sri Lanka, Ireland, UK, and you still don't think it's coming. And that's the thing. You could show this to people all the time. You could show them the problems that are going on in the world. I believe we're very distracted at this point with crisis after crisis. I mean, come on. It's like every time you turn on the news, you're hit with some new crisis. When does the crisis end? That's what you gotta say. When do I get to turn on the news and actually not see today's new crisis is this or that? When COVID first hit, it was like, okay, you went into lockdown and people were like, this is it, this is the end, but then we came out of it. Then we seen a new crisis being brought about, which was then, war. You heard rumors, people talking about war in this country and that country. But it wasn't until Russia went into the Ukraine that things got very real. That's when the U.S. weaponized the U.S. dollar against Russia. They said, here's sanctions, we're kicking you off SWIFT, and that's it. And then what happened? On our media here in the United States, it was like the biggest thing that could happen to Russia. We crippled them, bankrupted them. People were trying to get all their assets out of the U.S. if they were Russian. But that's not what exactly happened. Russia then turned around, created a CBDC, created a digital currency backed by palladium. And now the rest of the world's seen that. They've seen the U.S. weaponize the U.S. dollar against them. So now we have what's becoming BRICS. And all these countries are jumping on board to get away from the U.S. dollar. This is happening right now. Then what happens is the IMF needs to up the ante. They need to get, an upper hand on BRICS to stay relevant there. Keep the U.S. dollar relevant throughout the world. What do you think is going to fix that? The only thing that can fix that right now is XRP, backed by some sort of precious metal or something. They say it right at the IMF that it needs to be a backed stablecoin with value, higher priced, in order to compete. Think about that. Now, a lot of people say, well, that's just conspiracy theory, and that's okay. You're entitled to your own opinions. But it's pretty hard to overlook all of that evidence when you see it time and time again playing out perfectly. XRP Swift rollout in November 2022 for digital payments, ISO 222 in the Eurozone. Guess which cryptocurrency is making the bridge? Faster than I thought. And that's the other thing. When Russia launched their CBDC, that changed the timeline, in my opinion. Now we have Biden signing an executive order to have our CBDC here in the US done by December 13th. You see how that timeline shifted? I believe we shed at least a year or a year and a half off of the original 2025 date. That's what's going on. The evidence is all right there. It doesn't matter if you agree with me. You could comment in the comments down below. I'm open to any opinions. I don't have to be right. That's not what this channel's about. It's about discussion and proof, showing you where I think XRP is going to go in the future. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.